Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing some more Stego clips because I know that you all love it and I really like to play it, so why not do some more Stego. And we started off here in Green Hills in a pretty rare situation nowadays in Path of Titans, because this is actually a 1v1, which is something that since a few months or something now is something that you rarely ever get anymore. And also I'm totally not talking about this to distract you guys from the fact that I got stuck on a tree for like 10 seconds and lost a pretty significant chunk of health. But anyway, I just did it again and lost even more health after getting stuck on that tree. So this Iggy already has me down to like pretty much half health, even though that really isn't necessary. So not that well played from my side. However, all the damage and bleed that I'm doing on him is really starting to add up, as you can see, and he's getting kind of desperate to use his blocks to try and survive. But at this point there's nothing he can do anymore, and with that very funny ragdoll flopping to death animation, he finally succumbed to all the bleed, and we got a free trophy again because we weren't fully adult because we died earlier. I also got a comment from one of my someone I used to play with, that like I never show any of my own deaths in my videos, but trust me, I will show a few here, because we have some good fights, but we also have some fights where I completely bottle it and just play awful. So this time we're also going to show that, so you guys can also have some entertainment of watching how I die. I was playing with one of my friends. He was on Lamb, I was on the Stego obviously. Oh, and by the way, do you guys prefer this skin that I use on the Stego, or the one with the white, the black, the grey and the green that I actually had to buy with marks instead of getting it with real money in a skin pack? Because I really like both and I kinda can't decide, and it might be time to switch it up again. But my friend, just as a little disclaimer, he had very little experience on Lamb, and I'm just gonna say this as well, I'm not the best at fighting Rexes on my Stego either, so bear with us here. Even though, cause like the trick is like you need to hit him obviously like somewhere like just behind like the back legs to get like a full body hit. Because if you only hit the top of his tail, it's not really gonna do much damage. But this is of course the best, if you can just run in front of him and then keep hitting him in the face, because that's gonna do massive bleed to him. But don't do what I just did in running in too close so that you can actually, or so that you actually get stuck on him. Just because like as long as you can trade a hit, like get bit once, even if it is on your body, but if you can trade it in for a headshot on him, you're always gonna get it like done, and because you do bleed obviously against a Rex and he doesn't do any bleed to you. Which also means that even though I'm not sitting or sleeping, I can still be healed by my buddy on the Lamb. He has a YouTube channel as well, by the way, so go check him out too. But the heal came in pretty clutch, but as you can see the Rex is starting to show some pretty bad signs of losing a lot of health. However, my buddy here on Lamb made a bit of a mistake, and the rodeo kick didn't knock the Rex back, and then you're just kind of stuck on him. However, as you can see, the Rex is completely meatballed, and I just managed to hit him again without any return. I did get hit that time, and I got hit again, which honestly wasn't necessary, because at this point I could have just let him bleed out, because he wasn't going anywhere. He has massive bleed on, and whilst he tried his bone break there, I was able to finally finish him off and get him on the ground. So yeah, that's kind of how you fight a Rex, but I'm sure there's way better Stego players out there that can show me a lot better, or can show a lot better how you are actually supposed to kill him. My friend came back on his Lamb, because you can still see the dead Rex in the background there. And at first we thought, well, it was just a fight against an annoying Struthy, but then he was also joined by a bunch of other things. I believe it was like a Sarah and a Miragaya, God knows whatever it all was, but here, there you can see the Miragaya coming already. However, it turned out that their only plan was just to keep us here and not to actually fight us to the death, because their whole plan was like all put around keeping us here, because they had a how do I say this without spoiling it? Well, you guys will just see in a second. They had a pretty nasty surprise waiting for us, so I'll just let you guys watch the fight and I'll hop back on when the nasty surprise is here. And as you can see here, just as it looks like we're actually winning the fight and we have the Miragaya dead to rights, this happens. A Rex and an EO come barreling down on us, and there was nothing we could have done about this. I mean, the EO kinda didn't really want to tail ride me because he was doing minimal damage to me, but I was hitting headshots on him, and you can actually see like the damage stacking up on him already, and I believe he might have even run out of stam too. However, sadly for me, the Rex clearly wasn't at a stam, and as you can see here as well, I clearly am. So yeah, I'm just here, also still slowed by that annoying Miragaya effect, and then I can't run anymore because I have no stam, so the Rex finishes me off. Of course, we weren't gonna let that slide, so I gathered 2 additional Stegos and we went back for them, and we found them right away because they were still right where we left them. However, they had a Hats, a Miragaya, a Struthi, the EO and the Rex, so that's like 5 things versus 3 Stegos, so it was going to be quite a difficult fight, and as soon as we saw the EO sharpening his horns, we were just booking it out of there, because we at least had to wait a minute until that wore off, because if he hits us now, that's going to deal massive damage. And sadly, I don't really know who it was anymore, because these clips are from like a couple weeks ago. But yeah, like if we can just 3v1 the EO here, like it's gonna be completely fine for us. Because even if he tail rides one of my buddies, he's still gonna be hit in the head and on the back. This Miragaya still isn't the best player ever, but we already lost the Stego, as you can see, so that's not very preferable. And now I also have the Rex on me. But we're trading pretty okay against the Rex. We've already hit 2 headshots on him without any return. And we were now also gonna see if we could get some hits involved on the Struthi, because he's being very annoying. But that's actually the first good body hit that the Rex got on me. The rest is all hits on the tail, and I've already hit like 5 or 6 headshots on him. But yeah, the Struthi was still being very annoying. You can see the Rex looking around to see if his friends are still there to potentially help him. Because you can see in his face, the damage is actually starting to stack up already. There I hit a very good hit on the Struthi. And I also managed to hit the Hats. And the Rex decided that it wasn't worth it anymore, and that he didn't want to have the 1v1 anymore, because I was clearly winning. However, yeah, they kind of all ganged up on my other friend there, as you can see, and now I was all alone against 5. So that's just great. However, we already had the Struthi low, obviously. The Rex is pretty low and probably has a couple minutes of bleed on, because we hit him so many times. But there was still the case of this, the EO, because he was still here. But we already started off the engagement very well, getting a headshot without any return. Got another headshot and he only hit us on the tail. That was a body shot from him though. As you can see, he is very low and he's just gonna run to his friends after we hit him on the booty again. And I didn't really have the stamina, and also with the Rex there to go in and just try to fight that thing. Even though I really wanted to finish it off, and I was just hoping that it would bleed out, but As you can see now with the hats on me, even though I've already hit the hats twice and he also has some bleed. The EO has the Rex right next to him, and I don't really have the stam or the health to go and chase that again. So, and as you can see, I need to worry about both Miragaya and Struthy here to save myself. Because, well, we're pretty much dead to right here, but Miragaya isn't looking too fabulous anymore either, and there you can see that's Miragaya down. And then the Struthy makes a mistake and he gets stuck on me for a little too long, so I managed to get a good hit on him. I'm very weak though. You can see in the background the Rex is already coming in. I was able to put the Struthy down, so that was a pretty nice double kill, but then the Rex, who clearly got rid of the bleed I put on him and also got more stam than me, was able to finish me off. But I think I survived a decent amount of time, and now it's time for the entertainment purposes to show a fight where I did not play very well and maybe also did not really pick the right opponents. Because I was planning on fighting two Dusp that also had a Metri to heal them. And both are enraged. So both Dusp are enraged and they have a Metri if they get low against my one lonely Stego. The fight started off very well, and that's why I got way too overconfident for my own abilities and also for my Stego's abilities. Because I was like, oh, well, I mean, I already hit him quite good, I haven't really taken that much damage. And there as well, the white Dusp missed it again. And they're actually starting to show already, as you can see. My health is still chilling, so I was like, yeah, this fight is going extremely well. I managed to meatball the Metri as well. I hit the other one on the head again. Metri came in, took another hit. Then it turned out they had a second Metri, which I hadn't seen yet. And then I took a massive hit from a heavy bite, followed by another one. And that's kind of where the overconfidence kind of left the chat. And right now I'm just desperately trying to make it to the river, but the two Metris nibbling at my backside was just too much. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!